Hansi Flick is the new manager of FC Barcelona. Hans Flick signed a 2-year deal with FC Barcelona. And in those 2 years, he is expected to win at least La Liga and become relevant again in Europe. And the only way to do that, of course, is to win the Champions League. So, first things first, this is the squad. And Hans Flick is not happy. Cancelo is going to play as the right back. Koundé is going to play as the center back. And Balde will be the left back. On midfield, we do got an issue. Barcelona does not have a decent central defensive midfielder. And I have heard that Hans Flick wants Kimmich from Bayern München. He would be the perfect fit. But for now, let's see. Frenkie de Jong. We also got Gundogan. This is the best that we can do at the moment. Up front, we got Felix, Lewandowski, Rafinha. I feel like Felix is loaned from Atletico de Madrid. So let's give Torres the starting position. This is the squad for now. Hans Flick got 2 seasons to turn things around at FC Barcelona. Barcelona got some decent young talent though. Faye, Guyu, Hector Fort, Kubarsi, Fermin, Torre, Vitor Roque, and they still got Ansu Fati. But Hans Flick feels like they got too many players. Okay, the season is about to start. And this is what FC Barcelona has done so far on the transfer market. We loaned out Alcaron, Guyu, Fort, Kubarsi, Vitor Roque, and Faye. We can finally bring in the player that Hans Flick wants. Joshua Kimmich is now officially a player of FC Barcelona. Here we go. So now we gotta make a big decision. Because the midfield is already stacked. But Hans Flick is from Germany. So Gundogan, of course, is not going to play on the bench. And if you compare Frenkie de Jong and Pedri, Frenkie got better pace. They shoot about the same. Frenkie de Jong got better passing. Pedri, his dribbling is just a bit better. But Frenkie de Jong, his defense is way better. And he got better physicality. For now, we gotta go with Frenkie de Jong. So this means Pedri on the bench.
Oh my God!
But, hold up. What about Pedri on the left wing position? He can also play on the left wing. Hold up. Hans Flick might be onto something. So now the bench. Hans Flick loaned out Vitor Roque. He is hoping for him to get a big growth spurt. Felix can play as the striker and as the left winger. We got Gavi, Fermin, Romeu, Christensen, Roberto, Peña. But Torres needs to be on the bench for Fermin. For sure. And I believe this is the best bench that we got right now. And Hans Flick's staff is pretty decent. The attack, the midfield, defense and goalkeeping are good to go. It's time to put Hans Flick's FC Barcelona to the test. The first game of season number 1 is the game against Getafe. It's very crucial for Hans Flick to get off to a good start. Winning the first game of the season is the only way. And Barcelona did just that. Joshua Kimmich, the new signing, with the assist to Lewandowski, and Lewandowski, of course, with a beautiful finish. And in minute number 24, Lewandowski scored his second goal of the season. This looks like the perfect start for Hans Flick. But before the end of the first half, Getafe gave themselves a fighting chance by scoring their first goal of the game. But at the end of the first half, FC Barcelona made sure this win was theirs. With a beautiful goal from Pedri, the left winger of Barcelona. FC Barcelona ended up winning the first game of the season, with pretty much dominating the game. I feel like that's a good sign. Just look at the final stats. 10 shots on goal, 55% possession, pure dominance. After 6 months, this is the standing. Barcelona in second place, 8 points behind league leaders Real Madrid, of course. 8 points, I mean, to be honest, is not that bad. But I was expecting a little bit more, because Atletico de Madrid is in 3rd place with only 3 points less. At the moment, Lewandowski is in 3rd place with 17 goals. Pedri with 10, Gundogan with 9, and Torres also with 9. Hold up. Torres is a bench player, right? Pedri is the starting. Hold on. Gundogan with 10 assists is the king of the assists so far in La Liga. Kimmich got 6 and Pedri also got 6. So Pedri got 10 goals, 6 assists. Ferran Torres 9 and 2. So Pedri is doing better, but Torres is not doing that bad. Interesting. By the way, what is going on with Frenkie de Jong? 13 games played, only 1 assist. No way. We gotta do something different. Where is Gavi? Gavi, 6 goals, 2 assists. Okay. Hans Flick made up his mind. It's time to play with Xavi on midfield. FC Barcelona made it to the semi-finals and they will play against Osasuna. This could potentially be a final appearance. Copa del Rey, round of 32 against Ferro. Champions League, round of 16 against Manchester City. How can we be so unlucky to get Manchester City in round of 16 already? Okay, let's finish up the season. Barcelona made it to the final of the Supercopa de España and the opponent is going to be Real Madrid. El Clásico. This could be Hans Flick his first trophy at FC Barcelona. This is not looking good though, but honestly it is not that bad. We got Felix and we got Martinez. This isn't that bad, but Lewandowski is a pure assassin. The final of the Supercopa de España against Real Madrid. El Clásico. Can Hans Flick win his first trophy at FC Barcelona in his first season? This would be a dream come true for Hans Flick, winning his first trophy at Barcelona. But we are talking about Ancelotti and Real Madrid. Minute 26, Barcelona got possession. Pedri with a beautiful pass, Rafinha with the assist, and João Felix, the replacement of Lewandowski, with the first goal of the game. In the second half though, Real Madrid scored the equalizer. And it was the Brazilian attacker Rodrigo with the goal. Hans Flick felt like it was time for Frenkie de Jong to step in. And also Roberto got some minutes. With 10 minutes remaining, Real Madrid was looking for the lead. But Martinez took care of business. Now FC Barcelona got the counter and a chance to seal the deal. Pedri, the left winger, to Balde. João Felix is making the run. Almost got intercepted by Militao. João Felix with a smart pass to Rafinha. And Rafinha with the finish. Hans Flick FC Barcelona just won their first trophy of the season. The first trophy for Hans Flick at FC Barcelona in season 1. The Supercopa de España, my guys. FC Barcelona has made it to another final. This time we got the Copa del Rey against Athletic Club Bilbao. This could be Hans Flick his second trophy in season number 1. But before we go ahead and play the final of the Copa del Rey, let's look at the stats at some of the players that we have currently loaned out. Ansu Fati, my guy. This is bad. Torre played only 3 games. No goals, no assists. Estanis didn't play a single game so far. Alarcon didn't play a single game so far. But what about Vitor Roque? My guys, 12 games played, 15 goals made, and 2 assists. He could be a crucial part for season number 2. What a development spurt. This is exactly what Hans Flick wanted. Now let's play the final against Athletic Club Bilbao for the Copa del Rey. This might be Hans Flick his second trophy of his first season at FC Barcelona. The final of the Copa del Rey against Atletico de Bilbao. And Atletico de Bilbao took the lead early in the game. In the second half, Hansi Flick took out Gundogan for Frenkie de Jong again. And it was thanks to Frenkie de Jong with his shot that got blocked that gave Pedri the opportunity to score the equalizer. And with a beautiful pass from Rafinha to Lewandowski, Lewandowski gave FC Barcelona the lead. FC Barcelona managed to win the game and also their second trophy of the season. The second trophy for Hans Flick at FC Barcelona in season number 1. Now let's finish up the rest of the season. Okay broskis, the season is almost over. Unfortunately, Barcelona lost to Bayern München in the semi-finals of the Champions League. Hans Flick almost made it to the final of the Champions League in season number 1. But we are not done. With only 1 game to play, FC Barcelona can become champions of Spain. A couple of months ago, Real Madrid had a commanding lead, but it all vanished. FC Barcelona is back on top in La Liga. But we have got to win the last game of the season. And the last game of the season is the game against Sevilla, the Europa League killers. Look at Rodrigo though. 42 goals. Do they really need Mbappe? Shit. I don't think so. Lewandowski in second place with 32. Pedri with 19. Rafinha with 18. Gundogan with 16. And Torres with 15. The king of the... No way. No way. Joshua Kimmich, the new signing from Hans Flick. And the only signing is the king of the assist of La Liga in his first season in Spain, my guys, with 18. This is insane. The other German player, Gundogan, in third place with 14. We got Pedri in fifth place with 14. What a season for Barcelona. Lewandowski 32 goals. Pedri 19, Rafinha 18, Gundogan 16, Torres 15, Kimmich 13, Felix 11. Kimmich 18 assists, Pedri 14 and Gundogan also 14. So let me see something. Pablo Gavi, 6 goals, 4 assists, 29 games. Frenkie de Jong. What is going on with Frenkie? I feel like maybe he needs to play as the CDM because this is pretty bad. Okay, my guys, FC Barcelona can become the champions of Spain. All Barca got to do is win the game against Sevilla, the number 9 of La Liga. Match day. All FC Barcelona got to do is win the game against Sevilla. But Sevilla got a good squad and they took a surprising lead early in the game against FC Barcelona. But thanks to a beautiful pass from Gundogan, Pedri scored the equalizer right after Sevilla's goal. Hans Flick can win his third trophy in his first season at FC Barcelona. And still in the first half, FC Barcelona took the lead with a pass from Lewandowski to Rafinha and Rafinha with the finish. But the first half wasn't even over. And Sevilla once again got the equalizer thanks to Suso. It was very important for Hans Flick to start the second half strong. And this attack was perfect and the end result even better. FC Barcelona retook the lead. Hans Flick felt like it was time for Frenkie de Jong to get some more minutes. And it was Frenkie de Jong, his defense, that gave Barcelona the opportunity for the counter. And Rafinha did not disappoint. Clearly way too fast for the defenders of Sevilla. What a clinical finish. And it got worse for Sevilla because at the end of the game, in minute 80, FC Barcelona scored yet again. And again Rafinha with the goal. Sevilla gave up and at the end of the game, even Frenkie de Jong got on the scoring sheet. Things you love to see. Hans Flick done it again. His third trophy of the season. But this is his biggest one because Hans Flick just won La Liga. 3 trophies in one season for Hans Flick. What a accomplishment for the German coach. Now there is only one thing left for Hans Flick, and that is of course to win the Champions League next season. But first, FC Barcelona crowned champion of La Liga once again. In the meanwhile, Paris Saint-Germain won the Champions League with Mbappe. You cannot make this up. Now the focus of next season is going to be, of course, winning the Champions League. Now let's look at the development of some of the players of FC Barcelona. Vitor Roque, +3. I feel like Hans Flick needs to give him an opportunity next season. Guyu, +3. Amazing. Fort, +2. Faye, +4. This is what we want to see. Hold on. +1. I mean, that's pretty bad. Kubarsi, +2. Fermin. That's bad. Alarcon, +4. Nice. Torre, +2. Araujo, +2. Ansu Fati, +1. Romeu, -1. Roberto, -1. Des, +1. Garcia, +1. Martinez, -1. Balde, only +1? That's, yeah, okay, I don't, that's not good. Gavi, +1. Ferran Torres, +1. Gundogan is still at 86. And he is not even in decline. He is 33. Damn. This is good news for next season. Koundé, +1. Pedri, my guy, still at 86. He is improving though, but I expected better. Araujo, +1. Kimmich, +1. Frenkie de Jong, +1. And this is good news. Lewandowski is still stable, my guys. 35 years old and not even in decline yet. Shit. It's time for the final season of Hans Flick. First things first, we gotta bring back Vitor Roque. Because keep in mind, João Felix is back to Atletico de Madrid. And we gotta make a big decision. Because João Cancelo is back at Manchester City. So we need a new right back. So Hans Flick decided to sign another Portuguese right back. Diogo Dalot from Manchester United, my guys. The new right back of FC Barcelona in season number 2. Ansu Fati is back, but we gotta go with Vitor Roque on the bench. Torres, De Jong, Romeu, Christensen, Martinez, Peña. I think this is good for now. Okay, my guys, the first game of season number 2 is about to start. And Hans Flick is making a big change. Because from now on, Kimmich will be the captain. The first game of season 2 against Espanyol. And this is the squad. Ter Stegen, Balde, Koundé, Araujo, Dalot, Kimmich, Gundogan, Gavi, Pedri, Lewandowski and Rafinha. But honestly, it's time for Frenkie de Jong to fulfill his destiny at Barcelona. And I got to be honest, Rafinha was starting to play better and better. And this goal was proof of that. But the defense of FC Barcelona got one weak spot. And that's the defensive aerial part. And because of that, Espanyol got the equalizer. But like I said, Rafinha was starting to play better and better every single game. And he gave Barcelona the lead once again. And because Vitor Roque had a good first season, Hans Flick felt like it was time for Vitor Roque to get some minutes in the starting 11. Hans Flick won the first game of season number 2 with a perfect start of season number 2. Let's see what this FC Barcelona is capable of in season 2. 6 months into season 2. And this is the standing. FC Barcelona in first place of La Liga. FC Barcelona has made it to the semi-finals of the Supercopa de España again. They also made it to round of 32 against Valladolid. And they have made it to round of 16 of the Champions League. Whoa. Where is Lewandowski? Nowhere to be seen. We got Torres with 12 goals. Rafinha 9. The king of the assist. Frenkie de Jong with 6, Pedri with 5, and Gavi also with 5. Lewandowski, 15 games played, only 7 goals. Damn! Vitor Roque, 13 games played, 3 goals. Ferran Torres is on fire. And he is not even in the starting 11. Hans Flick gotta make a big decision, my guys. Is Torres capable of playing in the striker position? Or is he just a super sub? Barcelona is in first place with Torres on the bench. But Lewandowski is underperforming. We cannot take the risk. Lewandowski is one of the best strikers in the world. We gotta trust him. FC Barcelona has made it to the Supercopa de España again. And again against Real Madrid, my guys. Can FC Barcelona win the Supercopa back-to-back? The 4th trophy for Hans Flick in 2 seasons. Oh my days, Araujo is suspended. Shit. This means Christensen will replace him. Another Supercopa de España final appearance for Barcelona. Dalot. And no way. Can FC Barcelona win back-to-back Supercopa de España trophies? Joshua Kimmich is going through the defense. What a goal from the German leader, the new captain of Barcelona. But then Real Madrid happened, my guys. In the second season, they were better. And what a goal from the Brazilian striker, Rodrigo. Before the end of the first half, Pedri with a pass to Frenkie. Frenkie to Lewandowski. Lewandowski to Rafinha. And Rafinha gave FC Barcelona the lead of the game. But Real Madrid started the second half very strong. Again, Rodrigo with a beautiful assist. And it was Militao with the goal. And it got even worse, my guys. The pass, the cross from Arnau to Camavinga. Camavinga almost scored. But then it all went wrong. And yeah, with a mistake from Barcelona, Real Madrid got the equalizer. Hans Flick felt like it was time for Vitor Roque and the veteran Gundogan. And FC Barcelona had one last good opportunity to get the equalizer, but Rafinha couldn't connect. And that's it, my guys. Real Madrid just won the Supercopa de España. No back-to-back Supercopa de España trophies for Hans Flick. Unfortunately, Barcelona wasn't strong enough to beat Real Madrid back-to-back in the Supercopa de España. Here we are again, my guys. The final of the Copa del Rey in back-to-back seasons for Hans Flick's FC Barcelona. And in season number 2, the opponent is going to be Villarreal. So Hans Flick lost against Real Madrid in the final of the Supercopa de España. Now he got a chance to win the Copa del Rey back-to-back. And with a beautiful pass from Joshua Kimmich, Lewandowski scored the first goal of the game. But like I said before, we got only one weak spot, and that's the defensive area part of the game. Villarreal is back in it to win it. Hans Flick recognizes they got a problem. For some reason, FC Barcelona didn't have it in that game. Villarreal took the lead in minute number 63. But FC Barcelona refused to give up and got the equalizer in minute 69. FC Barcelona is back in the game. But straight after the goal from Barcelona, Villarreal took care of business and got the lead once again with only 40 minutes on the clock. And at the end of the game, Villarreal made sure that the trophy was theirs. Charlotte with another goal, my guys. Game over. And in extra time, Villarreal completely destroyed FC Barcelona. The worst game of the season in a final appearance. Villarreal won the Copa del Rey against FC Barcelona. Villarreal are the champions of the Copa del Rey, my guys. No back-to-back Copa del Rey trophies for FC Barcelona. Broskis, this is the final standing of season number 2. With Hans Flick as the manager of FC Barcelona. FC Barcelona are back-to-back La Liga champions. Although we won the Supercopa de España against Real Madrid, we also lost the Copa del Rey. But FC Barcelona has made it to the final of the Champions League, and you cannot make this up, my guys. Borussia Dortmund, just like in real life, made it to the final of the Champions League. The final stats of season 2. Lewandowski with 23 goals and 6 assists. In second place, Rafinha with 22 and 5. Torres 19 and 4. And keep in mind, Torres is a bench player. Pedri 17 and 14. What a season as left winger, my guys. Gundogan 8 and 6. Xavi 8 and 5. Kimmich 8 and 5. And Frenkie de Jong 7 and 11. The future of FC Barcelona is in good hands. The development of the players in season 2. Lewandowski +1, 36 years old. Imagine. Ter Stegen +1, 33 years old. Kimmich +1, 30 years old. Pedri +3. Araujo +1. Koundé +1. Xavi +2. Torres +2. Gundogan still not in decline. Rafinha +1. Dalot +1. Balde +1. Vitor Roque +1. And look at this. Fermin +3. Out on loan. Torre +2. Out on loan. Araujo +1. Out on loan. Kubarski +3. Out on loan. Alcaron +1. Out on loan. Guyu +3. Out on loan. Fire +1. Out on loan. Casado out on loan +3. That's it, my guys. It's time for the final of the Champions League. Is Hans Flick's Barcelona capable of winning all the trophies? We will find out, my guys. The final game of this series and season 2 is the final of the Champions League against Borussia Dortmund. Here we go, the final of the Champions League. Lewandowski. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's a red card. Rico Lewis sent off. This means 11 against 10 for pretty much the whole game. The game just started. This is good news for FC Barcelona. Free kick from Kimmich. Araujo from long range. Wow, what a mistake from the goalkeeper from Borussia Dortmund. FC Barcelona took the lead in the Champions League final against Borussia Dortmund. Frenkie de Jong. Still got possession. What a pass to Xavi. Xavi with the second goal for Barcelona in the final of the Champions League. Is it about to happen? Hans Flick with his first Champions League trophy with Barcelona. There goes Reina. There goes Reina. Reina to Adeyemi. Adeyemi! Almost with the goal for Borussia Dortmund. Lewandowski. To Pedri. What a pass to Frankie. Frankie de Jong in the final of the Champions League. It's over. 3-0 up. 11 against 10. Champions League winners once again. FC Barcelona has done it. They have won the Champions League once again. Hans Flick, 2 seasons with FC Barcelona, 5 trophies. Mission accomplished. And that only with 2 signings, my guys. Dalot and Kimi. Broskies, this is also going to be the end of the episode. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and turn on that notification bell. I'm out, Ski.
Walk high and out, I'll be ready day. It's always something that we never ever change. It's just like that. I get this universe.